All right, welcome tonight. We are here doing body weight. We're in our last week of like full-on boot camp. Next week we'll do active recovery. I have some really awesome stretching classes that you're not going to want to miss. So please make sure you show up for those. But tonight we're doing a time remaining workout. So there's lots of options for this workout. And if you want to do more cardio, you can do more cardio. If you want to do more strength, you can do more strength. So it's kind of everybody's going to be doing a little bit of different stuff, but all the same, just at different paces, all right? So if you're feeling like, I don't want to jump very much tonight, or I don't want to do high impact, then you can do more of the strength options. And if, conversely, if you're like, I don't want to do another push-up, I would just rather do jumping jacks, then you can do that too, all right? So that's kind of where we're going, but first we're going to warm up. So we're just going to start with our hands on our hips and just hinge, get those hamstrings kind of loosened up a little bit. The other thing I want you guys to kind of be thinking about as we're working out, or even as we're just warming up, or whenever you zone out during the workout, is how you're doing on your nutrition. Okay, we haven't touched in on that very much lately, and so we're kind of going old school and thinking about that red, yellow, green light system. Okay, you guys remember what that is? Yeah, so we're gonna take our arms up and then push back. And thumbs up. If you don't know what that is, it means red means I'm not doing great with my nutrition, and yellow means I'm doing okay, and green means I'm killing it. So if you want to just kind of think about those things, you want to chat about it towards the end of class, we can do that. That little red, yellow, green light system also works really great for all of the areas that we like to check in on, right? So whether it's sleep, what's that? Okay, so we're hinging. On men? Like rating men? Is that what you're saying? Okay, it works really well on lots of things. Okay, so whatever you're trying to assess, you can use the red, yellow, green light system. But all right, one more time here. We're going to hinge over. Now we're going to stay down, and arms are going to come behind the back, so it looks like this, and then arms back in front. So trying to keep a flat back, tailbone slightly elevated, palms come up. Kind of just work through the shoulders here. You've got one more time. And release. Take your hands between your legs, and we're going to round and then drop the elbows and lift our tailbone. And so kind of a standing cat-cow. That is what we're going for here. So yes, nutrition, and sometimes just like a simple check-in daily is really good. And some people need more, like actually tracking food or limiting things, but honestly, like just checking in is major. And roll it all the way up on this next one. Very good. All right, we're going to lunge to the side. So just nice, easy side lunges. And then step it in, switch to the other side. Push your butt back. Kind of keep the chest elevated, but not upright, if that makes sense. Nice and gentle here. And adding on. In the middle, I'm going to have you reach up and then bring it back down. So I'm going to reach those hands overhead, stretch as tall as we can. And adding on the next one, through the middle, you're going to lift up onto your toes. If it messes with your rhythm too much, then don't worry about it. But if you also need a squat to the side, you can do that too. And you got one more time here. Just bring a little heat and done. Okay, moving on to lunges. We're going to step all the way back into a lunge, knee to the ground, tuck your butt just slightly here. Okay, we're going to take our arms in front of us, open out, and then close the hands up. So you should be feeling a lengthening right down the front of the leg. Do you feel that? The back leg? If you don't feel it, tuck your hips a little bit more. And one more time. And hold. We're going to reach towards our front leg, and then come back down. And do it again, and reach. So now you're lengthening your side body. Now think about your front knee. Sometimes our front knee likes to go in as we rotate or as we hinge here. One more time. So try to keep it open, and release. Switch to the other side, and tuck the hips. Good. And once again, palms forward, open out, maybe squeeze a little bit tighter through that upper back. Keep it coming. And so you're feeling a stretch, right, in the front of the body, a little pinch in the shoulder blades, and then that lengthening in the hip. And you've got one more time. and hold. Now tip over and bring it back down. Good. And just take it real slow. Nothing crazy here. And let's do 2 more. And here's your last one. And we're gonna stay on the ground, okay? So stay on the ground, bring both knees underneath, tuck your toes, and rock yourself back into a downward facing dog. We're gonna roll forward into a plank, and then roll back. So we'll stretch in the calves, waking up the feet. And you've got 1 more like this, then we're gonna change. Once you get to your plank, I want you to hold and do a shoulder tap on each side without rocking your hips, and then rock back again. Back, forward, tap, and tap. Good, keep coming. You've got 2 more. We're stabilizing our core here. And last one. Very good. And sit back into a child's pose. And just stay right here. Let those hips move side to side. I think we're ready to rock. All right, bring yourself up. Maybe just rotate the wrists as you come up. And first moves, okay? Single leg hip bridge. So we're gonna stay on the ground, sorry. Come up and then come back down. I meant come up onto your knees. All right, so here's the deal. We have single leg hip bridges. We're gonna wake up the butt and hamstrings. And then the alternating exercise is mountain climbers, all right, for the first one. So what this looks like, you can do 5, 10, or 15 reps. As soon as you're done with those amount of reps, the remainder of the minute is gonna be done in mountain climbers. So you can do mountain climbers on the ground, or you can do standing mountain climbers like high knees, whichever one you prefer, all right? So you're gonna do 1 leg up, okay? Pressing through the heel on the ground. Get ready, and let's go. So 5, 10, or 15 shoes before we start, okay? I'm gonna probably do 15, just saying. Want a little more strength. Good, and whenever you're done, just flip over and go right into your mountain climbers. Just do 1 leg only, 1 leg only, okay? As soon as you're done, you've got mountain climbers. You can do these standing, right? Or you can do these on the ground. Slow or fast, your choice. The goal is strength and cardio alternating, okay? And just for reference, if you need to know the time, we've got 20 seconds left in this minute. Good, keep going. Come on. If you're going for full-on cardio, I want you to go a little faster for these last 8 seconds. Come on, drive. 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, now you're gonna go to the other leg. And the good news is you've got different exercise for the cardio. So go to your other leg, choose hopefully the same, right? Same exercise or same reps, but your choice. Alternating exercises, skaters. So coming up to your feet and skating side to side. Good, remember 5, 10, or 15. Woo. It's kind of a slow build workout. You'll just gradually get into nice heat building, high intensity zone. And when you get into your cardio, remember you're not counting, right? You're just going for it. And skaters, either low impact, right, or high impact, or higher intensity, your choice. Good, you've got 20 seconds left right here. Good, you choose how big you want to go. But this is the final 10 seconds, so if you want a little bit more, you got to go for it. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, quick recovery, and moving on. If you need a drink, go ahead and grab one. We have push-ups and squat jumps next. So back to the ground, either 5, 10, 15 push-ups. All right, here we go. Starting in 5. Quick recoveries. All right, ready? 5, 10, or 15, you choose. Remember, elbows point back to 45. Chest right between your hands. Okay, I didn't tell you. Oh, yes, I did. Squat jumps. If you don't want to jump, regular squats is just fine. Woo! I'm just doing 10, guys. So you're going 15. Awesome. Woo! Squat jumps or squat to heel lift. Keeping it a little low impact. Come on, listen to your body, please. Good job. So this is where you get to find out, right? Did I make the right choice? Should I have done more push-ups? Right? Guys, you've still got 10 seconds. Can you go a little bigger? Woo! There will be 2 rounds of everything, so you'll get a chance to, play with it a little bit. Time. Breathe. Okay, let's move into lunges. Lunge with knee lifts. You're going to do one leg only on your lunge back. You can tap, or you can move right into the full knee lift. Alternating exercise, jack. Still staying with 5, 10, or 15. You choose your reps, but being mindful that knee comes up. Get ready. Let's go. Lunge and lift. So chest up tall, back knee tucks under the hip. Little power through that front leg. Woo. Good, keep going. I don't know why our music got kind of quiet here. Let's turn it up. There we go. You've got jumping jacks. Okay, jumping jacks coming next. Okay, I'm gonna finish up mine right here. And 20 seconds left in this minute right here. Tap jacks are a great modifier, right? Final 10 seconds, turn your knees towards your toes, come on. 2 seconds and you're done. Whew. Breathe it out for just a moment. And we're gonna repeat other leg, but this time jump rope. So you can take your jump rope forward or backwards, and you can also just do heel raises for a modifier instead of jumping rope. All right, so other leg goes back, get ready, get set, lunge it, and lift. Power. Come on. Work on that balance as well. Should be feeling some heat at this point. Whew. Try to hit that 15 every once in a while, okay? Jump rope is your alternating exercise on this one. Jump rope, okay? So jump it out. Elbows in, hands out. Remember, heel lifts, still circling the arms. Maybe you want to switch your arms and go in the opposite direction. Maybe you want to move side to side. Final 15 seconds. Can you increase the intensity? Come on. Maybe forward, back, side to side. Woo! Maybe corner to corner and still get your rope going. Time. Breathe it out. Does help to go to the bathroom first. All right, Russian twist. We're on the ground, we're seated, our chest is up. Okay, so any low back issues, you're gonna keep yourself upright, and you're gonna do really small rotation side to side, just like so. Okay, tuck the tailbone if it feels okay on your low back. Hands still stay in front of your breastbone right here, sternum, and we're gonna rotate, keeping the hands right in front of our body, and then center and switch. Okay, so it's bilateral, so 5, 10, or 15. Let's go. Alternating exercise is going to be frog jumps, which we did last week. So keep in mind, this rotation is not very big. It's like 45 degrees. So if you can push those hands together, it's gonna help you out. This is core. You might even feel upper body if you're pushing your hands. Woo! Well, maybe do one more on each side. And you have got frog jumps. Okay, so hands on the ground, frog jumps right here. You can also do walking if you don't want to jump, hey? Come on, 15 seconds. Everybody's in. So the key here with this frog jump is your butt goes low, your chest pops up, like you're getting ready to catch a ball. Everybody do one more, and done. Whew. All right, moving on. We've got squat with a leg lift and fast feet. So one side only. You're gonna squat down, lift up. We did these last week, I believe. We're gonna really focus on hip and glutes. 5, 10, 15, ready? Let's go. So it's powering through that single leg on the ground. Now, if just going to the side is like, okay, you want a little more, you could go back at an angle, and you see that, but like you're hitting the corner. Just for fun. Whew. Fast feet is when you're done, okay? And it's low fast feet. Yeah, it's low, it's strong, and it's for 30 seconds right now, okay? Just doing one side only on the squat leg lifts. Whew. Now maybe you want to have some fun and go forward and back just for fun, and you're squeezing everything so tight that you're not jiggling too much, right? Whew. Come on, faster feet, faster feet. Drop the hips lower, come on. 5 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. And your time is up. Whew. All right, same leg lifts on the other side, but this time we're doing squat thrusts. If you don't want to do a squat thrust, which is right here, okay, you can do squat tap backs and then come up in the middle. All right, lower impact, less up and down, your choice. Here we go. 3, squat leg lift, go. 5, 10, 15, it's a straight leg to the side or angled slightly back. Good, equal pressure on the heels and then drive up. How about those arms, are they moving? Come on, remember, we're gonna pretend that they add 20%. As soon as you're done, it's a squat thrust, okay? Come on, go big. There are 30 seconds. I'm gonna show that modification if you want it. Just squat with tap backs and a heel lift. Come on, find that intensity. You've only got 10 seconds left. Explode. Whew. Everybody do one more. Come on, you're good. Done. Breathe. Woo! Slow burn, right? Okay, we're gonna breathe for just a moment because our next 2 strength sets are on the ground. I want you to catch your breath for a moment. All right, while you're recovering, you can watch sea turtles. Okay, so arms and legs start straight. We draw our belly button up off the floor, and arms go out to meet the legs, and then come back. So fingertips to the thighs. Try not to do this. Keep the chin tucked. All right, alternating exercise with that move is side shuffle. So you'll come back up, and you'll take your lateral shuffle side to side. Here we go, ready? And begin. And it's not about speed on these ones. All about the strength. You might feel hips, back, okay, a little on the shoulders. As soon as you're done, you're up for side shuffles. What's that? I'll come up right now with you because I was done. Side shuffles, right? Side shuffles. Option, side-stepping squats for less intensity. Use your space. If you got a lot of it, cover your ground. Perfect. 15 seconds. Let's go. Come on. Everybody take one more down and back. Let's go, let's go. One more down and back. And you're done. Whew. Like I said, we're gonna be back down on the ground. This is probably one of the more challenging moves, but I know you can do it. So you're gonna go do headbanger push-ups. You're gonna focus on shoulders and upper back. So here's what I need from you. Butt up, knees bent. Okay, your head is gonna go between your hands, just like this. All right? So the key here is that your feet are in close to your body or your hands. They're not back here. Okay, you're in close. So 5, 10, 15, you get to choose. If that's not a good position for you, right? Just do 5. And then you're gonna do cross jacks when you come up. Okay, let's go. Cross jacks, just like so. Okay, all right, here we go.
Butt up, 5, 10, 15, or yeah, 5, 10, or 15. You should be feeling this, top of the shoulders and upper back. If you're not, move your feet closer to your hands. Woo! Okay, we're gonna move into cross jacks. And if you want to, hands up and give me some little jabs with these cross jacks. Come on, just little pivots. Maybe you don't want to do the movement like that. And so then you're just gonna tap side to side and punch. That's fine too. Good. And if punching doesn't work, then just do the legs only. Just move your body. I love it. Can we go for 5 seconds more? Whew. And time. Breathe. All right. If you need a drink, go ahead and grab one. We are going to move into a core circuit next, and it's mostly standing. So we'll repeat the rest of it in a moment. Standing position. All right. Take your right toes, turn them out. Left toes, point them forward. And we're going to reach an arm up. We're going to move into a hinge. We're going to reach down the inside of our leg and then straight back up. Working through the core, a little bit in the hips. And if this is too much flexibility, bring your feet closer together. So we're just going to go 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Try to keep that opposite arm up and keep your eyes focused on it. Thinking about using the core to pull yourself up. Good. One side only. And now think about opening your chest as much as possible as you hinge. And you've got one more time right here. Ooh, that feels good. And stop. Okay, turn the toes, opposite direction. Reset the body, lift your arm. Other one goes down, palm foot forward, and begin. Good. And if you can't go to the floor, it's not a big deal. You can also soften the front knee a little bit. Just remember, what muscles are working? Should feel obliques on that top half. All right, let's try to get one more big one in right here. And all the way up and hold. Keeping the feet wide, we're gonna sink down into kind of a plie squat. So our tailbone's slightly tucked under, we're dropping. This is not the most important part of the move, but it does help instead of standing straight like this, okay? So fingers behind the ears, we're gonna keep open through the chest. Now you can also, if you needed to, put your hands here, but we're gonna hinge to the side, squeezing through the obliques, keep the squat, come center, and then other side. So give me a nice big knee bend here, stop in the middle, draw in as you hinge. If you want to work harder, by all means, go lower in that knee bend. If this bothers your body, obviously, just make it a little smaller. And I think we've got enough time for one more on each side. Let's try it. One more on each side. And done. Woo! All right, maybe a quick couple of little rotations here before we move on. And we've got single leg deadlift. So why is this a core move? It's really like an everything move. Okay, you're gonna feel hamstrings, you're gonna feel back. But what I want you to do is hinge, okay, at the hips, take one leg back behind you, and then we're gonna lift our arms all the way up as we lift our knee up and balance. Those nice straight arms. We're lengthening through the core as we lift up. So think zipping up, right? Take it real slow, one leg only, and then lift all the way up. Balance and hold, and then do it again. The hinging down is just as hard. Good. As you stand, think shoulders over hips, hips over ankle. And let's try one more, shall we? Feels so good. And that'll do it right there. Hold, balance, balance, balance. Grow a little taller. and switch to the other side. Same thing on the other side. Now, if going with the leg off the ground doesn't work, you can kickstand the back leg as well. So here we go. Hinge, knee all the way up, biceps right next to ears. Good job. Just listen to your body, take what it needs. Woo! Okay, just 10 seconds more. So maybe 1 or 2 more reps in this move. That one doesn't want to work for me. And at the top, we're pausing, pausing, pausing. Stay, grow tall, and release. Good job. All right, coming up, we have got curtsy lunge. So we're gonna do curtsy lunges on each side. Now, if the knee issue doesn't feel good, okay, with a curtsy lunge right here, that's not the most important part. It's just added bonus. So you're gonna take fingers right here, okay, behind the ears or right beside the ears, and you're gonna bend to the side, kind of like we did in that teapot move. So it's a curtsy lunge. You bend to one side and then bend to the other side. Now, if you don't want to lunge, you're still gonna bend. You're gonna tap and then lift. Okay, here we go. Curtsy lunge and lift. Good. Hands wherever they're most comfortable. Okay, maybe they're above your head. Throwing you off balance on purpose, okay? Be thankful. It's good to get thrown out of your comfort zone. We don't usually do it to ourselves, so you have to have somebody else help you with that. All right, one more time. Take it down. And release. All right, same thing on the other side. Woo! I know, right? So fingers behind. Wait, I just did that side. There we go. Only 30 seconds. You won't get a chance to do these ones again. Now, can you lift up your chin for me? Try to keep the chin off the chest. What happens when our head goes down? The rest of our body goes down. Keep it up. One thing we learned today, and with my 7th grade class that I was working with, is that your skin weighs 15% of your body weight. Isn't that interesting? I didn't know that. One more time. I maybe learned that at one time, but it was forgotten. And done. Whew. Neat, huh? The other thing is that every second, a 1/4 cup of blood pumps through your body. That's also really neat. Thought that was interesting. Okay, moving on. We have got rocket launchers. So, with or without a push-up, it's up to you. And these are single leg movements. We're gonna go real slow. So, you're gonna stand on one leg, stand on your dominant leg. Okay, you're gonna hinge. If you need to have support, you can, but we're gonna hinge and bend our knee at the same time. Okay, we wanna be able to reach down to the ground and walk ourselves out into a plank position. Okay, go ahead and join me. Okay, push up from your knee or toe. One push up. Okay, do another one. Lower yourself all the way to the ground. Shoot your arms and legs out. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Push back up. Now rock back. Okay, bend the knee of your standing leg and then rise all the way up. We're gonna do the same leg. Same leg, so bend. Okay, walk yourself out. If you don't wanna do a push-up, you don't have to, you can just hold, but push up one, and then come down, reach arms and legs, push back up, and rock back. Walk your hands to your feet, bend the knee, try to stand up if you can. One more time on this side. Hinge, walk yourself out. One full push-up, lower yourself back down, and shoot it out. Bring it back in, same leg, push up, walk yourself back, and then stand up nice and tall, and rest. Whew. Same thing on the other side, okay? Just 3 times. Ready? So hinge, bend your knee and your hips. Walk yourself out. Remember, one push-up, knees or toes. Lower yourself back down, shoot out, and push it back up. Knees or toes, but you're coming up on one leg. Bracing the core as you go, especially as you come up to standing. And let's do 2 more. Bend and reach. Good, one push up, and lower all the way down, shoot out. Push up, that's the launcher. And bring it back. And stand it all the way up. I didn't come up with this move. I can't remember who I stole it with from. You know who it is. Yeah, that's who it is. Kira, is that what her name is? Stokes, yeah, that's what I stole it from. It's not my own. But there's nothing new under the sun, so. What's that? I could have, but you're here. You knew. I know. Give credit where it's due, right? And stand up tall. All right. Take a few rotations. We got our core work out of the way. It's time to hit that same circuit again, the time remaining, but we're going to flip it. So here's what that means. It means that now we're going to do the cardio for counted reps and the strength for time remaining. All right? Sound fun? I need a Kleenex. Hold on 1 second here. Look, I'm dripping everywhere. All right, probably a towel would be better, but Kleenex will work. All right, so starting with mountain climbers, 5, 10, or 15 bilateral. Then you're gonna go into a right single leg hip bridge. Okay, remember that one? On the ground. Okay, hip bridge. That's gonna be your time remaining exercise. So start up, or start in your mountain climber either standing or down low, 5, 10, 15 reps on each side, bilateral. Get ready, get set, and let's go. As soon as you're done, flip over. Doesn't matter which leg, you're gonna do both legs, so choose one. And this is the time remaining. So, can you think about your core helping to pull your hips off the ground? Can you think about your hamstring and butt? Come on. Can you drive that heel up a little higher? Good. Now, we're going to add a little bit more since it's our last time doing it tonight. I want you to pulse at the top for the final 10 seconds right here. Come on. Baby pulses. You can do it. Now lift your toes on the bottom foot if you're not doing that already. Lift the toes. Done. Whew. All right. Give that glute a big pat. It did awesome. We're moving on. Okay. Skaters. Same thing. Bilateral. 5, 10, 15. And do the other leg on the next time around. Ready? Set. Here we go. 5, 10, or 15. Bilateral. Come on, give it a little more intensity. Use this cardio. And when you're done, back to the ground, other leg up, and get it going. Remember, think about peeling the hips, core, hips, and hamstrings. All right, guys, in 5 seconds, I'm going to give you that option if you want it to stay in the top half and pulse. Now, along with the pulse, bottom toes pop up. Come on, do it. Just give it a try. 5 seconds more. 3, 2, and done. Whew, give those knees a little hug. Maybe rub out the glutes a little bit. All right, firing back up. Moving on, squat jumps, 5, 10, or 15, followed by push-ups. This feels a little different when we do it in reverse, right? 5, 10, or 15. Get ready in 5 seconds. Option, squat to toes only. Ready, set, let's go. Challenge yourself, guys. If you're staying in the 10 zone, maybe try 15. Feet a little wider than hips. Good job. As soon as you're done, it's push-ups. Now, try to stay on your toes for push-ups as long as you can or in your hardest zone. And then go, once you get to failure, modify. Come on. You can do this. Pinch those shoulder blades together in the bottom. All right, now, you have 20 seconds left. Okay, if you don't need to modify, keep grinding through it. Come on, you've got 10 seconds. How many can you do in 10 seconds? Whew. Good job, last one. And recover. Great work. If you need a drink, this is a great time to get one. Lunges are coming up next. I'm sorry, jumping jacks and lunges, and then jump rope and lunges. So jumping jacks, regular jumping jacks, or tap jacks if you want. 5, 10, 15. Ready? Let's go. Come on, soft landing. And then you can choose one leg or the other for lunge with the knee lift. Remember, lunge, power. Now, maybe that doesn't work well on your ankle or knee and you can just tap and knee lift, that's fine. Looking good. Shoulders are up, front knee pushes open a little bit. These just never get easy, do they? Whew. Come on. You've got 15 seconds to go. Can you go a little deeper? Maybe tap the knee all the way to the ground. Just give it a try. I like it. You're all breathing hard. It's perfect. Time. Whew. All right, kick it out. Remember which leg was back. Jump rope coming next. 5, 10, 15. It's going to go by super fast, just like the jacks did. Ready? Set. Here we go. Heel lifts is the option. And whenever you're ready, okay? So basically we're just lunging for like almost the whole minute, right? So again, you don't want to lunge too much. You tap back, power the knee. Okay, so more in the front leg, less in the back leg. You choose. But think about your front knee. If you're tending to lean forward on it, I want you to pull your shoulders back. All right, challenge coming if you want it. Drop the knee all the way down, right? Drive it up. Come on. Whew. So close. 8 seconds. Come on, we're all doing it. One more, and you did it. Breathe. Breathe it out. How about some frog jumps? Those sound like fun? Frog jumps and Russian twists. So 5, 10, or 15. You can walk the frog jumps or jump them. Russian twists to finish off the set, okay? So come down to the ground, hands shoulder distance. Remember, this is your option, walk or jump. Here we go, 5, 10, 15, go. Chest up. As you kick back, you're always landing strong in a plank with a nice tight core. Russian twists when you're done. Make those transitions nice and quick. Remember, push your heels of your hands together and tuck the tailbone, chest open, stop in the center. Whew. There should not be a lot of over rotation going on here. It's very small. Whew. Should be feeling tight. Can you press your hands harder together? Come on, try it. 8 seconds to go. And one more, and done. All right, we have got squat thrusts. I'm sorry, let me see again. Fast feet, and then your squat and leg lift. So everybody's coming up to our feet here. Now, This one's gonna be a little hard to do with the 5, 10, 15, right? So I'm gonna just call it. We're all gonna go for 15 seconds. Does that sound good? All right, making an executive decision right here. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Fast feet, 15 seconds. Remember, you can travel forward, you can travel back. Following this move, squat and leg lift, you choose the side. Come on, stay with it. You're almost there. And that's it. All right, squat, leg lift. Remember, the minute is still ticking. And maybe on this one, you want to go one to the side and one to the corner and back, right? Just to change it up. How about those arms? Are we still using them? Reach forward, squeeze back. Good job. Now, are you bracing the core as you come up? Because it's really easy to arch the low back to get the leg higher. So kind of tuck the hips under. Good. We've got 8 seconds to go. Woo! Feeling good. Last one. Done. All right. Squat thrust, and then the other side, okay? Option for the squat thrust, right? Squat, tap, tap, lift. You choose. All right, 5, 10, 15. Now maybe if you want more on this side, right, the leg lifts, you want to do less squat thrust, up to you. All right, here we go. Let's begin. Or just go faster when you're doing your 15, right? As soon as you're done, back to the squat with a leg lift, side and corner, tucking the hips under. So here's what that looks like, right? If we are not tucked, we arch our back. Let's not do that. So close. Final 15 seconds. Come on, bigger squeeze in the butt. You can do it. And one more. Done. Okay, having some fun now. We've got side shuffles and sea turtles. And then we're gonna finish up with the cross jacks and the headbanger push-ups. So 2 moves. Side shuffles, side stepping squats, modification. Ready? So it's down and back, either 5. I think we're gonna do 2, 5, and 7, just for the sake of time. Okay, otherwise we might be side shuffling the entire time, and that's not fun. Ready? And sea turtles. Remember? Yeah, here we go. So 2, 5, or 7. Ready, set, go. And it's bilateral. Down and back is 1. I want you to get some sea turtles in. Good, drop low. Come on, butt down. Woo! As soon as you're done, sea turtles, arms and legs stretch out, belly button pulled in, and pinky fingers to hips. Chin tucked in. Now I want you to think about a rope or a band in your hands, and you're pulling that band apart as you bring your hands to your sides. Final 10 seconds. You've got this. How about one more for everybody? Right there, and done. Whew. Sit back for just a moment. Come up to your feet. Cross jacks with a punch is next. So again, 1 on each side is 1. Bilateral again, 5, 10, or 15. Finishing up with headbanger push-ups. Remember, butt up, feet close to the hands. Ready, set, here we go. So just get the feet going first if you want. 5, 10, or 15. Feet go in and out. Whew. Option, no jump, just taps only. Come on, faster feet, faster feet. Woo! As soon as you're done, get in position. Butt up, feet in, head between your hands. You're going to the end of the time limit, which is 25 seconds. top of the shoulders and upper back. That's where we're working. Try to look at your feet, not at your hands. Come on, last 5 seconds. You can do it. Try to get 3 more in. And done. Stay low. Let the blood rush out of your head just a little bit. And breathe. Awesome job. Okay, we're done with all the hard stuff. Now we're gonna do a little bit of hip and back strengthening. So we're gonna come to our hands and knees. Come to your hands and knees. You can have flat hands, you can have knuckle hands, it's up to you. We're gonna take a hydrant to the side. So right leg is going to lift, okay? Then I want you to dip your knee down so your feet are up, and then come back to the side and lower down. We're gonna do it again. So you're gonna lift, internal rotation, bring it in, lift up and down. Let's keep going. Lift, tuck the knee in, lift up. So a lot of times we work that external rotation, and we'll still do that. But right now we're also gonna do some internal work. And one more. All right, so moving on. We're gonna take the leg lift to the side, okay? And we're gonna tuck the knee and bring it to the back, bring it out to the side, and lower down. So kind of similar movement, right? Normally we would just kind of move it around, but we're having a little more focus here. Tuck the knee to shift to the back, open, and lower. Let's keep going. Lift, tuck the knee. Good. You've got one more, and then as you can imagine, we're gonna add on. So tuck the knee, hold right here, extend, pull, point, flex. Get some ankle movement going on here, and stay strong through the upper body. Good. One more time. Now hold. Bring your elbows to the ground. Brace the core, tuck your hips a little bit, and you're gonna point your toe and push, push. Good, you probably feel this in your stabilizing hip along with your moving leg, right? Good. You've got 2 more. Now hold. Now bring your knee in and lift. Knee in and lift. Without arching the back. And you've got one more time. And hold. Now bring your knees to the floor and walk them back and tuck your hips under. We've got protraction, retraction from this point right here. Round your upper back and scoop the shoulder blades together. Round and scoop. No movement in the hips. And round and scoop. A little bit faster now. Up and down and up. You've got 3 more. And last one here, and rock it back. Woo, just a little hit right there. All right, same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna turn, you guys can stay right where you're at. Starting with that leg lift to the side, brace the core, just the hydrant only. So we lift and lower. Staying nice and stable between all 3 points on the floor. And last one, we're gonna move on. Hold, and then dip the knee down, and lift it up, and lower down. Let's do it again. Lift, dip the knee in, lift it up. So one side might feel a little bit more challenging. This is the side that's a little bit less flexible for me. And you might feel that as you internally rotate. Could also just be that you're tired too. And this is your last one. All right, hold right here. Now dip the knee down, swing the leg to the back, swing it back around, and touch down. So lift, dip the knee as you circle back out. All the while, the core is engaged here, and you're squeezing as tight as you can. So if I came and kind of punched you in the stomach, right, it'd be tight, wouldn't be loose. And you got one more time, and we're gonna add those moves to the back. So hold right here, extend with a pointed foot, flex in, Extend and flex. Use your ankles, mobilize them. One more time, and hold. Toes are pointed, come down to your elbows, tuck your hips a little bit, and lift, and lift, lift. Toes are pointed. Get deep in the glutes here. Here's 4, 3, knee comes in, right here, knee in, push up, knee in. Now, I want you to use your glutes like the brakes when your leg goes up so that you don't arch your back. Come on, tighten up your butt, point your toes. And last one, and bring the knees to the ground. Now option, knee, shoulder protraction, retraction, or on your toes. So same move, right? Knees or toes. Either way, we're gonna tuck our hips a little bit. We're gonna round, we're gonna go slow. So push up, retract, push up, retract, up, up. If you wanna just hold plank, you can. This is a really great training for postural muscles in the upper back. Good, now a little faster. Up, down, just 8. 4 more. And release, come down to the ground. Woo! We're done with the work. Done with the work. All right, so why don't you take your arms, reach them out in front of you. Toes are resting on the ground. Right arm reaches forward. Left arm comes up the back. And switch arms. So when your hand comes up the back, think about fingers pointing up toward the top, and then reach. And you got one more time like this. Now we're gonna see if we can meet over the top and up the bottom. So here's what it looks like. One hand goes up, the other one reaches. You might need to rest your head on the mat. And then you're gonna switch. Reach and reach. It's okay if you can't touch. And if you need to lift the upper body a little bit, okay, you can try that out as well. And maybe you need to just stick with the bottom arm only. And one more time, and hold. All right, everything comes down to the ground. All right, now, I want you to make an X with your arm. So let's take our right arm, cross it over our left, draw the belly button in tight, tuck your toes a little bit. We're gonna start here, and we're gonna open and do a little W. Then you're gonna cross the other arm on top, and then open, cross. And if you can't cross your whole arms, maybe you just wanna cross your fingers only. And one more in each direction. And hold. From here, just take the hands, place them under your shoulders, and press yourself back. And move your hips from side to side. All right, moving on, a little stretch. So take your right arm, slide it underneath. Lower your body onto the shoulder of the right arm. And then bring that arm out to the side and circle it up and out, and then slide it back under. Same arm. So it looks like this. So we reach under, we come up, and we just slide down and up. That's all. Just a little mobility. And then reach it out. Also causes you to sit deeper into that child's pose. And one more time, arm reaches. Reach it out to the side as you sit lower and up. All right, let's reverse to the other side. So weave that arm underneath. Bring your arm out to the side. So as you do that, you feel your other arm lower down deeper. Reach all the way up, out, and back under. And just keep that pattern going if you like it. If you don't like it, then just do whichever one you want. All right, both hands come to the front. We're gonna just drag the hands on the ground. And as we do that, we're gonna roll up nice and easy through the spine and take our hands to our hips, tuck our glutes under, open through the front of the body. And then let's take a leg forward. But we're in a 90-degree hip here, 90-degree knees, that's what I meant. And same arm as back leg is gonna lift up. We're gonna grow really tall, so pull up out of the hip. And then just a tiny bend to the side, keeping the hips tucked under. Press your shin of your back foot to the ground. Take both arms behind and pull them down. All right, we're gonna rock back onto our back toes, put our front heel forward, and you can have your hand on your leg if you need it. If you can reach both hands to the ground, keep your back flat. It's a hamstring stretch. And switch to the other side. So knees at 90, tuck the hips. Same arm as back leg, lifts, we grow tall. Lift, 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 like you're trying to grow up out of the ground. Push your foot to the ground. Slight hinge over to the side. And release. Tuck your back toes, flex your front foot, sit your hips back. So again, you can kind of lean to one side if you need to. All right, so time to chat a little bit about our red, yellow, green for nutrition, okay? You can come up to your feet. I'm gonna turn the music down just a tiny bit. So you don't have to share if you don't want to. And you could even just do thumbs down for red, thumbs middle for yellow, thumbs up for green, okay? You can just do that if you want to, right? So while we're rolling our shoulders, okay, go ahead and give me your signs. Throw me some signs, okay? Here you go. Good, good. So if you're more in the yellow, okay, why is it more in the yellow? Lots of sugary drinks. Okay, hey, it's great to be honest with ourselves, right? Okay, great to be honest with ourselves. And we're gonna do those little circles around the top since we work the upper back so much. Anybody else have input? What?
Logging my food in, like using an app.
You have been or haven't been? Okay.
No, and it's really interesting because the days that I know I'm really stressed out,
Uh-huh.
calorie content shoots.
Yep.
So, I mean, stress for me is huge.
Stress is definitely something that causes us to eat more. Absolutely. And stress isn't going to go away completely, right? We're always going to have stress in our lives, right? That's a normal thing. So we're going to keep stretching for about like 30 seconds more if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. But but it's how we manage it, right? So what's a good way to manage stress? Being here, okay, working out. But in the moment, how can you manage stress? Breathing exercise.
You can't slap somebody because that's illegal.
You can't slap somebody, that's right.
Walk away.
Walk away, yeah.
Just take a walk.
Take a walk, yeah. What's that? Hot tea instead of the candy jar, yeah. Yeah. That's what I do in the evening. Jill was like, licorice tea in the evening. I'm like, yes, I totally forgot. I love that. So I bought some. Oh my gosh. If you like black licorice, it's amazing. Yeah. Yes. Yep, but it's sometimes just a swap, right? Like, oh, maybe instead of a dessert, it's some tea. Maybe instead of dessert, it's fruit. Maybe, maybe it's a walk away, right? To give yourself. Exactly. Yep. Swaps are good. Put yourself in timeout if you need to, if you're in a stressful situation. I do that at home sometimes. I'm like, guys, I need a timeout. I don't know if you need a timeout, but I'm going to take a timeout. Might be good if we all do that. All right, so keeping in check with those things for the rest of the week, right? Not just with food, but also with stress, with sleep, all the things where you're noticing, like, I'm maybe out of alignment with this a little bit. Just do a check-in, okay? Sometimes just bringing that awareness brings it all back together. So you guys have a great night, and I will see you next time.